Hey guys, so just a quick video I want to make when it comes to buying aftermarket parts when you can get OEM parts. So I got the upper radiator support from carparts.com. It was like $400 cheaper, right? Which obviously I knew it's not going to be perfect, but I did not know how bad it was going to be. So I know in previous videos you guys seen how bad the bumper to hood gap was. And there's just a couple other things that were not really satisfactory with this one. So it was missing some of the hardware that should be in here. I know that was missing. When you would bolt these up to the car, they were just really tight and I had to bend them out a little bit to get them in place. What else was wrong? Like all of these tabs right here, I had to flex the bumper so hard to get it on them that it actually broke off the low tabs. Also, obviously, the geometry on these was just incorrect because there's nowhere I can put this screw in for the corner of the bumper to close the gap. It was, it'll be good all the way through the middle, and then at the end, in this part over here, it was just completely off. So the reason why I bought the new one is because the little tab over here, and the headlight tab on this side definitely broke. So I just wanted to go with new parts instead of kind of like repairing the old one. So I bought this new support, but it definitely did not meet the expectations. So what I'm gonna do now, let me take it back over here. I got some 2-part epoxy and I got a few brackets. So I'm gonna go ahead and shave the rest of this off over here. I already bent the bracket. I'm just gonna go in place of it. And once I get the rest of that stuff off, it's gonna sit pretty flush. I already tried it on the other side. And it's definitely gonna work. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. And go a little farther back and sit just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I got some more L brackets. So I'm just gonna pretty much cut the old ones off. Cut these to specifications where they're supposed to sit, so they're nice and snug in there. Epoxy it and just make new brackets for the headlights. But I already test fit the bumper once I put the old one back on, and it fits night and day. I mean, I didn't have to struggle with it at all. Oh, and also a lot of the mounting brackets, like these ones right here that hold the support to the car itself, they were just so misaligned that I definitely ended up stripping one of the mounting bolts. So just a heads up, when you buy things like that, especially, this is my first time working on like a car body. So definitely didn't know, but from now on, I'm, if it's something like this that other body parts mount on, I'm definitely not going to cheap out and go with actual OEM parts for that. But hopefully that helps somebody before you start ordering stuff. I mean, we'll see how the fender is. I also told him that the fender was damaged a little bit. It did come in with a little crease over here. And then, so the gapping, it's pretty good at the top. It's good at the bottom. But then in the middle, over here, it is absolute disaster. And, I mean, we've tinkered with it. All the little mounting brackets on the inside. I don't know if you can see them or not. But all the mounting brackets that are inside definitely came up bent. Well, actually, they came in completely folded over. So I know, we'll see what the new one looks like. If it looks good, then I'm gonna keep it. If not, I'm just gonna return both and go and buy an OEM fender, which I really haven't found any OEMs. I found some more expensive. I think this one was like $300. I found some for $500. They honestly just all look the same, and it looks like might be coming from the same manufacturer. So I'm gonna try a few more options and then see how that works out. But I'll let you guys know how it all ends up. All right, guys. So on the first, so I took some measurements. I cleaned up the corner over here a little bit. Got my measurements, made a cut, and that's how it's gonna sit. I'm just gonna epoxy to the bottom of it, let it sit overnight, and see how it works. Do the same thing on the other ones. All right, one more quick thing. If you guys have to make these tabs, make sure that the part that comes down, like this bracket was much longer, make sure that you measure from the top. It's about an inch from the top of this corner to the bottom. I matched it up with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and fit it in right now. And then once I get all 3 brackets that I need made, then we're gonna secure them and epoxy them in place. All right, guys, so here we go. I got both brackets cut, and I got them on there now with epoxy. So should be good in the morning. I'll give it a check in the morning, and then tomorrow I'll come through and test fit the headlights, drill the holes, all that good stuff. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this one. This one might be a little tougher, just because of multiple angles on here, but I already got the angle bent pretty good. Now I'm just gonna have to clean off all this to see how it fits, and what else I need to cut off at that point to make it fit, because right now it's pretty tight. So it'll be good here. Once it pushes all the way to this back corner, it actually should fit pretty good. I shouldn't have to cut anything off even. But we'll see how it goes. I'll check with you guys in a bit. All right, the last one I had to do one of these, but on this side. Obviously, it's not identical replica. It's, first of all, the piece wasn't wide enough this way, but exactly where the hole needs to go, it fits there. So hopefully this will stick pretty good. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put a little more epoxy on the top there. But yeah, that should do it. We got 1, 2, and 3. I mean, this took me maybe, I don't know, once I got the brackets, everything here in the garage, took me maybe half an hour tops altogether. And that's plus talking with the kids and BSing a little bit. But yeah, should be good. I'm gonna come back here tomorrow night probably and test fit the bumper again, see how everything goes together, and hopefully we can screw everything back up and be on our way. This radiator support mount, I'm not sure if I covered it in the last video or not, but I made some new tabs for the headlights. I made a new tab over here that broke off. That's for the corner of the bumper, or specifically this part up here. And then I made another headlight bracket over here. There's a couple cracks here and there that I just filled in just so they hold back together. But yeah, I have test fitted the bumper once so far, and it fits so much better than the last time. Yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm not the best at filming while I'm working, so I'm gonna try to do my best. But if you guys have any questions on anything I missed, I know my brake installation video got cut kind of short. Sometimes I'm thinking I'm recording and I'm not. So if you guys have any questions, if there's anything I missed, let me know and I'll be able to answer that in the comment section. All right. Or I'm gonna go ahead and remove that fender and then I'll be back. All right, guys, so yesterday I was trying to put the headlights back in and get the front end completely finished up. I did put all the sensors back on here, the latch, the other sensor, all the rubber pieces that are on there. However, when I went to drill a hole for the headlights, the bit got a bit bound up and ripped the brackets off again. The epoxy seemed like it was holding pretty good, but what I ended up doing, I ended up epoxying it again last night, letting it dry overnight, and then I went and got a rivet gun, about 20 bucks, not too bad. So I already drilled the driver's side. I'm gonna do the same here, put in a couple rivets, and hopefully it doesn't go anywhere anymore. All right, so I got the headlights back in. It's the bracket I made right there. So there's it's a 10, another 10 down here at the bottom. And then this one is bigger. Let me double check what I got over here. That's half. So that one over there is the half that holds the headlight in. Usually how I got these in, I would slide this tab in first and then connect the rest of them, just kind of line them up. All right, the next I gotta get this bumper back on, but first I need to swap out and install the bracket that the bumper even holds onto, which is this bracket right here. So I'm gonna go do that, throw the front bumper on, and then I'll take a updated picture or video from that.